6:15, this is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The news edited by Dulmin Samarasinghe and read by Niranjan Abesundara. The Sri Lanka Transport Board adds 273 refurbished buses to its fleet. The Power Ministry decided to provide a grace period for cinema theatre owners. Health authorities request the public to refrain from holding gatherings and functions to celebrate the dawn of the new year. In world news, Trump's call for $2,000 checks blocked by the Senate leader. Sports news, Kane Williamson overtakes Steve Smith and Virat Kohli top the ICC Test batting rankings. The Sri Lanka Transport Board today added 273 abandoned buses which were renovated to its bus fleet. The renovated buses were unveiled today at the Golfways Green on the pattern of the President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. The President's Media Division said the buses will be used to fulfill passenger transport needs in the rural areas throughout the island. 273 buses that were completely out of service from 107 depots island-wide were repaired at a cost of 115 million rupees. The project is being implemented by the Sri Lanka Transport Board Depot and the Lakdiva Engineering Company with the support of the Sri Lanka Public Transport Employees Union. Ms. Dhanasara Perumal said the Power Ministry decided to provide a grace period for cinema theatre owners settled arrears of electricity bills due to the COVID-19 situation. Accordingly, they'll be given an opportunity to settle the unpaid electricity bills from March to December 2020 in equal installments from the period up to December 2021. The minister said it's instructed Ceylon Electricity Board and the Lanka Electricity Company to refrain from disconnecting power supply due to arrears during this period. The minister said he has taken a decision considering the economic challenges faced by the cinema theatre owners, as well as the long-term inactivation of technological equipment, including modern projectors during the COVID-19 pandemic situation. Health authorities requested the public to refrain from holding gatherings and functions to celebrate the dawn of the new year, unlike during the previous years. Chief Epidemiologist Dr. Sudha Samaraveera said the request was made in the light of the COVID-19 situation in the country at present. Dr. Samaraveera warned of more COVID-19 clusters emerging in the future. Meanwhile, the police have urged the general public to ensure they abide by health safety guidelines to prevent the year 2021 from becoming another year of struggling with the COVID-19 pandemic. The police media spokesman Jadis Rohan stressed police will also remain vigilant on gatherings and celebrations that are held both today and tomorrow to mark the new year. Gold District Secretary Somaratna Vidanapatirana said that 3,200 million rupees has been spent on the development project in the Gold District. He said it's benefited 1.2 million persons. Kurunagala District Secretary P.M. Ratnayaka said that 3,400 million rupees had been spent on development projects in the Kurunagala district. 1,900 million rupees has been spent on 3,840 development projects in the Saparigamak program. 150 million rupees has been spent to develop rural infrastructure under 160 projects. The Secretary SMGK Pereira said 1,000 million rupees have been spent for development projects in the Mathare district. 2,579 projects have been implemented. 1,018 million rupees have been spent on the Saparigamak development programs. This news broadcast comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. Education Minister Professor G.L. Peiris said Huawei Technologies Company Limited has agreed to provide free equipment and accessories to schools in the country to promote distance education facilities through the internet. This was revealed at a special meeting held at the ministry recently. He said Huawei has agreed to provide 30,000 accessibility devices for easy access for school children to obtain internet facilities. The former head of Sri Pali Faculty of Columbia University, Dr. Tudor Veerasinghe, said digital technology together with the internet has created many crises. He told the SLBs that new technology has been turning a point in human civilization. Taking part in the program, author Suroshana Iranga said that although knowledge should be passed down generations, the present generation gets knowledge from the internet without experience of a previous generation. Therefore, he pointed out that limits should be understood by the present generation. And that ends local news for now.
A mother knows the pain of each member of the family. Siddhalepa, the trusted relief for aches and pains.
An effective therapy for relief from cold, sneezing, flu, headaches, swelling due to toothaches, rheumatic, discomforts, and muscular aches and pains. Siddhalepa, the Veda Mahatmya in every home.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddhalepa Veda Mahatmya.
Prisons Commissioner and media spokesman Chandana Ekanayaka said that the number of coronavirus-infected females had exceeded 4,000. He said 4,060 infected inmates have been found from the prisons. He further said 120 of them are prison officials. That was the main news story.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedamahatmya. Brush your teeth twice a day for healthy teeth and gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, your trusted brands in oral care for many years.
Supiriviki Ayurvedic toothpaste for adults. Kakulu Ayurvedic toothpaste for kids. 9 Ayurvedic ingredients of Supiriviki will protect your teeth and strengthen your gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, products from Siddhalepa.
On to Watchlight, health authorities have requested the public to refrain from holding gatherings and functions to celebrate the dawn of the new year, unlike in the previous years. Chief Epidemiologist Dr. Sudha Samaravira said request was made in the light of the COVID-19 situation in the country at present. That came to you in Watchlight. On to world news. Trump's call for $2,000 checks blocked by Senate leader. Norway landslide houses buried in Gjerdrum village near Oslo. Hong Kong media tycoon Jimmy Lai ordered back to jail. U.S. Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell has rejected calls from an unlikely alliance of President Donald Trump, congressional Democrats, and some Republicans to boost coronavirus aid. The House of Representatives held by the Democrats has voted to increase aid checks to Americans to $2,000. Dozens of House Republicans reluctant to defy Mr. Trump backed the increase. Mr. McConnell's objections mean there will not be a direct vote on the revised COVID aid bill in the Senate. A landslide in Norwegian village has buried homes under dark mud, injuring 10 people, one seriously, and leaving another further 10 missing. Rescue workers are continuing to search for the missing, who include children in the village of Gjerdrum, 24 kilometers northeast of the capital Oslo. Around 1,000 people have so far been evacuated from the village. Police said some people were feared to be trapped in the mud and debris. Hong Kong's pro-democracy mogul Jimmy Lai has been ordered back to prison after the city's highest court ruled a judge may have erred in granting him bail. The Apple Daily founder is accused of conspiring with foreign forces to endanger national security. 73-year-old had spent the last week under house arrest after securing bail, but prosecutors appealed. He is a fierce critic of China and the highest-profile person charged under Hong Kong's controversial security law. Back to the headlines of the world news. Trump's call for $2,000 checks blocked by Senate leader. Norway landslide houses buried in Gjerdrum village near Oslo. And Hong Kong media tycoon Jimmy Lai ordered back to jail. That is world news. Development news. Central banks said Sri Lanka Prosperity Index increased to 0.802 in 2019 from 0.811 in 2018, driven by improvements in the well-being of the People's Sub-Index, which has offset marginal declines in economy and business climate and socio-economic infrastructure sub-indices. In 2019, well-being of the people sub-index rose to 0.688 from 0.554 in 2018, mainly due to improvements in aspects of quality of education, health facilitation, and the wealth of the people. On to sports news. New Zealand captain Kane Williamson has overtaken Australia's Steve Smith and Indian skipper Virat Kohli to top the ICC Test batting rankings. It's the first time since 2015 that Williamson had held the top post. He has scored a career-best 221 in 192 tests this month. Kohli remains second overall, while Smith's poor start to the Australian summer has seen him drop to third place. Smith, who had held the top spot since February, has scored just 10 runs across 4 innings against India, who levelled the series at 1-all with victory in Melbourne. Becky Hammon became the first woman to lead an NBA team after the San Antonio Spurs head coach Greg Popovich had rejected the Los Angeles Lakers. Popovich put assistant coach Hammon in charge after he was removed in the second quarter of Spurs' 101-107 defeat by the Lakers in Texas. LeBron James led the Lakers 26 points on his 36th birthday. That is sports news. On to business news. Sri Lanka Gem and Jewellery Association Director Tilak Nanayakara said gem and jewellery industry will muster $5 billion export revenue by 2025. Speaking at the first Key Persons Forum for the industry, he highlighted avenues in which the industry has made progress over the past years while bringing the attention that needed development. That is business news. Economic news, courtesy of...
Hello, Puta. Did you land already?
We're in transit and our flight got delayed.
How is Shani? Poor thing with her pregnancy.
Calm down, everything is sorted. Why, I have my LOLC World Card with me. We're at the VIP lounge.
LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
The bourse witnessed a near 3.5-year high while recording a 3 billion plus turnover, sustaining the drive in the positive direction for the third consecutive session. Index spiked within the first few minutes of trading, thereafter experienced a downward movement till midday. Subsequently, market bounced back and closed at 6,748, gaining 43 points. That is economic news.
Congratulations on your promotion. When will be our treat, huh?
How about today?
Oh no, I was just joking.
It's fine. I have my LOLC credit card with me. Let's go out today.
Introducing LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
An article by the Met Department said that showers will occur at several places in the eastern, north-central, lower provinces and in the Hambantota district. A few showers may occur in the northern province. Showers will occur at several places. Heavy falls can be expected at some places in the western Sabaragawa provinces and the Galle and Mathura districts. That was the weather report, and back to the headlines of the news. Sri Lanka Transport Board adds 273 refurbished buses to its fleet. The Power Ministry decided to provide grace period for cinema theatre owners. Health authorities request public to refrain from holding gatherings and functions to celebrate the dawn of the new year. In world news, Trump's call for $22,000 checks blocked by the Senate leader. In sports news, Kane Williamson overtakes Steve Smith and Virat Kohli to top the ICC Test batting rankings.